Hello everybody. Today we're going to showcase how to adjust the upper and lower limits on your motorized day and night cellular shades. Before proceeding with the upper limit adjustment, please make sure there is enough slack on the fabric. If the fabric is tight, the adjustment may not be necessary. In this case, we have a good amount of slack to make the upper limit go higher. Please note, when adjusting the upper limit, the limit for both the day and the night shade have to be adjusted together. To proceed with the upper limit adjustment, we press the up on the day and the heart button until the shade jogs. Once the shade jogs, now the shade is in the limit adjusting mode. Now, every press of the up and down button will cause the shade to go in increments. Now, the day fabric can be adjusted with the day up and down symbols. Please note, once the fabric is fully compressed, do not go further or else it can cause the hardware to get damaged. Once the day limit is in place, we press up on the day and heart. The shade jogs twice, showing that the limit for the upper day has been set. Now the night shade upper limit is still in programming mode, which we now address with the up and down buttons on the night. Once the fabric is fully compressed, we can lock this limit in place. And please make sure not to over compress. It can cause the internal hardware to get damaged. Now we press up and hard until the shade jogs. Now the limits have been reset and the shade should go back to regular operation as so. For adjusting the lower limits, we can see that there is a noticeable gap at the bottom. To address this, we can adjust the day and the night shade lower limit to ensure the bottom bar is gently resting on the sill. To make these adjustments, we press the down limit on the day and the heart button. And now we see the shade jog and we release the buttons. Now the shade is in the limit adjusting mode for the bottom limits. We first set the night shade bottom limit. So we go to the night shade lower and press down until the bottom bar is gently touching the sill. We can see that the bar is evenly sitting on the sill. So we can press down on the night and the heart button. We press and hold until the shade jogs. The night fabric lower shade limit is now set. We see there is a gap and a slack on the night fabric because the day shade lower limit has not been adjusted. To adjust that, we press down on the down arrow on the day. We bring it down until the night fabric is fully compressed. Once we see that it's evenly compressed, we press down on the day and the heart until the shade jogs. Once the shade is finished jogging, the bottom limits should be set and the shade is ready to be used. And it will come back to the newly set limits. Now we've adjusted the upper and the lower limits for our shade. For the upper limit, please note to not exceed the top limit once the fabric has been fully compressed. This can cause the internal hardware to break. Once adjusting the bottom limit, please make sure to stop the adjustment once the bottom bar touches the sill. This can again cause the internal cord to be tangled, so please ensure that those steps are followed.